Hey, what is up, all you beautiful people? My name is Mahia, and I am your blind guide for today. And I have a few new projects to talk to you about, but first I'll get into one I've covered before, and that is Bobatama. Now, this project's utility pretty much is all around the boba mask, and the way it's going to work. I mean, if this project can fulfill everything it's trying to succeed with, um, it will essentially be it's supposed to be like a one-stop shop for tracking, NFTs, getting notifications, price alerts, all the good things like that. But the main thing is with Boa Mask is that you'll be able to have access to their ghost wallet. Now, with this, you will be able to essentially, for example, if you're well, or whoever really, if you want to be super private, you can go in, you can do transaction buys and sells, and with the ghost wallet, you won't leave any trace so people can't see what you did. Because right now, you could go into like a ERC20 token or whatever, really, see who bought it, like the wallet address, and see what else they've done, and essentially like follow them and make your transactions according to kind of what they've been doing. Like if they're buying huge amounts of SHIB or Xenu or whatever, a lot of people might track them and make trades accordingly. But with this, it would pretty much make anything you do invisible, which to institutional investors, I think that would be huge. And we all know there's about $100 trillion pretty much waiting for institutional investors to jump on crypto. That's how much they're going to bring. And with regulations that finally came in, it's looking like it could be very, very soon that they get into the market. The next one I have to talk to you guys about is SHIBNOBI. Now, before I get into that, I kind of have to tell you about Selena Inu, and all of these later on. I'm going to do a deep dive. Health has really not been good for today, but I wanted to make sure to come out here and tell you guys about what I'm seeing. And a lot of this is coming from the Dubai crypto conference that's going on right now. So, anyways, the next one is Selena Inu. Now, this is a project that's newly came to my attention. Their goal pretty much is to have a social platform where people can talk about different cryptocurrencies, projects, things they're interested in, and then it's also going to try to kind of be like a almost like an index, as in they're going to buy into other projects and use what they make from that for reflections, buybacks, and burns. So really kind of reminded me of what Clifford Inu did, because they're going to be doing something very similar, but they're also going to have the socializing and learning aspect of it on their platform. Plus, they're going to be getting into gaming, and people will be able to play different games on their platform and leave reviews and earn Selena token, or Selena Inu. So essentially, that's what this project is doing. Now, the reason I bring them up before I get into SHIBNOBI is because they recently made a partnership with them, which is always good. If you're making a partnership with a good fully doxed team, which is what they did, because SHIBNOBI and Selena Inu are both fully doxxed. So I think that is a very good sign. And I I really like SHIBNOBI. I just started looking into them, but they seem like they're on the trajectory of what Shiba Inu kind of did. Um, so essentially, the CEO of SHIBNOBI, his name is Cliff. He was just at the he's at the Dubai conference, and he just was one of the speakers on stage. And what he announced, so many huge things. One, they're coming out or came out with a Doja swap. I think that's how to pronounce it. I'm not sure if I'm completely wrecking that, but which essentially like it'll be like a one-stop shop. Say Binance, ERC, Ethereum, Polygon Matic, just all different blockchains in one place. So you don't have to mess with, all these different exchanges and getting your tokens just to make everything easier, which easier in crypto, that is very good. That is very, very bullish. But on top of that, they have a game, and I really love what they're doing with their game because it's essentially going to be voting on or no, not even voting, almost like gambling. I don't know if you guys know what D race is, that the horse racing game that made massive moves. Um and it really got very popular. But this is going to let you vote on different on a lot of different gamble pretty much on a lot of different games. Like you can bet on different sides or whatever, and I think you can play the game and wager so many tokens that like you'll be the winner. But the games that they're going to be focusing on and around, which is really what got me excited. So FIFA, Call of Duty, Counter Strike, Global Offensive, Fortnite, League of Legends, and so many more. I mean, I think that is going to be very big because I think a lot of people are going to want to be getting into all these games. Also, they're going to have their Kitana wallet. They're going to be getting into the metaverse. So they're going to be having property and stuff like that too. They're going to be getting into NFTs. I mean, this project is really, I think, kind of following the pathway of like Shiba Inu. Oh, and they're going to have their own blockchain. So really following the path of Shiba Inu. Except this one, like I said, it's fully doxxed. It partnered with another fully doxxed one, Selena Inu, and so I think that is very bullish. Like I said, they have so many things coming, and so many utilities. Doja Swap, the Kitana wallet, um, jumping into the metaverse, NFTs, anything in the metaverse is going to have real estate because that just opens a huge sector because there are so many people right now wanting to get into real estate, online real estate, because there are so many big e-commerce companies that are going to pay top dollar for advertising, especially if it's in a good, if it has a good plot, or like in a space where a lot of people in that specific metaverse tend to travel across or travel by, or just say it's like in the center, like in the epicenter of it. Those are going to be the really popular ones. So very excited for this one. They're doing pretty much everything, in my opinion, um, that they need to be doing. Um, so very, very excited to see what they have in their future. Their CEO Cliff, he is. He seems to me like he is very strategic, and he is very attuned into cryptocurrency and what communities are wanting. So I think he is really going to help make this project just fly. So that again, that's Shinobi, um, SHIBNOBI. Just in case you couldn't tell exactly how I was pronouncing it, but so yeah, very, very excited for that. They're just dropping so many little bombs of information, just all very, very close together, which I think is very, very impressive. Back real quick, back to Bobatama. I don't know if I said it, but they got listed on L Bank, which is huge for them because that's going to just get them that much more volume into their project and that many more people that can invest. But the next project I want to talk to you guys about, I haven't talked about in what seems like forever, but it's Revomon. Now, essentially, it's Pokemon Go virtual reality, like the same developers, but it's called Revomon for legal reasons because they didn't want to deal with all the Nintendo lawyers, and I completely understand that. I personally think that a lot of things about this game look cooler than Pokemon, um, but it's essentially the same thing. You have your monsters that go through. You catch them and they go. They can evolve. They have stats. You can fight them instead of throwing the little balls. You have a slingshot that you put whatever monster on, and it slings them forward, and then he fights whatever monster you point him at. So I think that's going to be a really big project. And on Gate.io, they're in the top 4. I think they are number 4, but that is impressive. And so many people go to different, LBank, Gate.io, Coinbase, Crypto.com, whatever, and see what projects are pretty much at the top, like what's being mentioned a lot. And um, given the spot that it's in right now and some of the other names are in the top 4, that is really, really bullish for him. And I think a lot of it is a lot of people just haven't discovered this project because, the Pokemon Go virtual reality developers, I mean, that alone is huge. The fact that they're going to be on not just virtual reality, but be on mobile, on iOS and Android, it's looking like it's going to be really, really big for this one. So I'm um, very, very bullish on that news. Um, and then Zombie Inu. Now they are so close to the NFT drop. So if you haven't, try to get on the list so you can get a spot. Make sure you have zero.5 Ethereum. And now, right now, Xeno took a little bit of a dip, but I looked into it, and a lot of the people that were getting it were are getting out of it or just stacking up their Ethereum. So I think that's all it was because think about it. If you can hold 10 Xenos per wallet and then 0.5 ETH, so that would be 5 Ethereum. And I don't know exactly what Ethereum is trading at right now. But let's see. Say they're at 2,500 right now. That would be $12,500. So I kind of understand why some people are, But I personally think it's a mistake to sell out of Xeno right now because yeah, there might be a little dip before the NFT launch, but during this launch, and I honestly see, you know, a few days leading up to the launch, a lot of big announcements just to keep the hype building and building and building, just like a volcano that's about to explode. So I really cannot wait to see what they drop. They're yeah, they're my favorite project right now. I mean, there are so many projects I'm into, but I really love Xeno's. The zombie mob is just such an amazing community. If Bobatama, um, Selena Inu, or SHIBNOBI can do even a percentage of what Zombie Inu is doing, I think they're going to be huge projects. Bobatama with all the institutional investors jumping in, Selena, the whole socialization, and you can learn about crypto on there and talk to other projects. That's cool. And then with uh, Shibnobi, the way that you can do gaming and essentially be betting on gaming and then uh, doing buybacks and burns and all that, or whatever the prize is exactly. I don't know if it's 100% going to be that. I do know for every bet, every transaction is going to burn 1%. So like if people are say they're going to go in um, like a Call of Duty tournament type thing, and they're betting like maybe 100,000 Shibnobi that their side's going to win. I mean, a percentage of that is going to be burned, and if they're gambling, each side would have to have the 100. So that'd be 1% of 200,000 tokens would be burned. And you can imagine that would be happening all of the time. So again, very bullish on those projects. I think they're gonna have something huge. But I have one more huge project I have to talk to you guys about. Okay, so the project is Heal the World, and it is backed by Kevin Leary, Shark Tank guy, also known as Mr. Wonderful. I'm pretty sure it's Kevin O'Leary, but I know who he is. I just don't know the pronunciation exactly. But he is huge. If you watch the show, when it comes to like financial investment, that is where he shines. And he's very hesitant to get on projects because he knows what he's doing. He's been in the game for so long, and he knows what projects do and don't have a lot of potential. Now, this project has already donated $52,000 to the whole crisis that's happening in Ukraine right now. They're working with Save the Children in Afghanistan, Syria, and again the Ukraine. Um, they just raised 20,000 for Australia. I guess there's been some flooding down there. I don't 100% know exactly what's going on over in Australia. Obviously, don't live there, but I think that's very awesome that they're doing that. You know how I'm a huge supporter of charity cryptos like Zelda Inu and the Plant Down, different ones like that. Very bullish on all of those. And this one's doing the same thing, except it's going to help with a lot of humanitarian crises that have happened either because of wars, natural disasters, the whole pandemic and virus. Um, So I think it's very, very impressive of a project to be doing that. It's really, really going to help out the world. Um, Also, I don't know this person, but the rapper Juicy J um, has also kind of been promoting the product. So I think that's that's cool to just have someone on their side that's famous, but in another sector than what Kevin O'Leary's famous for. I think is very, very impressive. Um, so I cannot wait to see what this project does. I think it's going to be huge, and I think a lot of people are going to get it behind it, especially institutional investors, because the fact that Kevin O'Leary has fully endorsed it is a huge, huge thing. Because to put his name on something, he's not going to put it on a project that's going to just crash his career. He's been very, very bullish on crypto, and he's talked to I think it was the Senate. I think it was the Senate before about just some of the regulation and being behind different bills that are honestly just beneficial for crypto, yet give the institutional investors enough regulation, like enough guardrails, basically, to where they'll feel comfortable dumping money into it, and then that just gets the whole sentiment behind crypto to get larger and larger and larger. Because most of the people that are talking bad about crypto or saying it's a scam are either people that said the same thing about the internet, same thing about Xbox and PlayStation, same thing about electric vehicles. Some people just they talk every single day, and because of that, they get a few things right. But if they miss out on the most important technological investors or investments and try to convince other people not to get into it, those are people you do not want to listen to. You do not. And Kevin O'Leary, he's not in that camp right now. He is very bullish on crypto. He's very bullish on this project. He's endorsed it. I mean, it will forever be connected to Kevin O'Leary. So he could not be getting behind the project that is going to hurt his name and his reputation, because he's not just a celebrity. He is in the financial sector so big that that's like mainly what he does. So to put out a project that is not going to go as far or is going to be a rug pull or anything like that, I really don't think he would get behind that project. Plus, just everything they've been doing, all the donations they've made. I know they're going to be making a lot more. And if you are part of Heal the World Project, you can vote on different charities to donate to, and it's yeah, I think it's just a very, very impressive project. Really good to look into. Um, Also, as I say every day, Luna One, very, very good project. Still in pre-sale now at 17% bonus. But if you buy 30,000, you get another 15%. So I mean that's not bad. That's 32% bonus, and it right now 15 at launch will be 25 cents. So that's another 66. So I mean, you're looking at a 98% bonus. So that's not bad. Almost doubling your money. I've gone into it in a lot of other videos. So if you want to learn more about it, you can watch one of my past videos. But essentially, it's like the Ready Player One Metaverse Oasis, where you can work, create, shop, socialize, go to concerts, do quests, gaming through the hyperverse. You can vote on certain games you want to be in it. you can learn, study, create, do esport competitions. There's just so much you can do. They're going to be having real estate, NFTs, staking your tokens. Like, I just think this is going to be a very, very huge project. Um, so I cannot wait to see what they have in store for their future. But again, I have a pre-sale link in the description. If you buy anything, I get a small kickback. It won't cost you any extra, and I will be using it for giveaways on the channel. But that is all I'm going to say about that, because I've talked about a lot, and I don't want to make this video just about that. And the other projects, I'll do deeper dives probably tomorrow or throughout the weekend. I just not been feeling good today at all. I not 100% sure what it is. It's just a lot of neurological issues. But I will be back tomorrow with another video for you guys. Just remember, buy the dip when you can. Just enjoy life. I know there's a lot of hard stuff going on right now, but sometimes it's good just to take a break from it for a minute and just relax, spend time with your loved ones, go outside in nature if that's what you like to do. That's what I like to do, and it really, really helps me when I'm in those situations. But again, my heart goes out to Ukraine, the struggles they're going through. But that is all I have for you guys tonight, and I will be talking to you again very soon. You guys have a good night, and thank you so much for all the subscribers, likes, comments. You guys are really helping me to grow this channel, and I will be showing my appreciation by giving you guys great info. And then it's not financial advice, but it is advice on what projects I'm getting into and what projects I'm super bullish on. And then also in my giveaways, I'll really be able to give back to you guys, because I love every single one of you for all the support you've shown me, and the fact that you're trying to learn more about crypto and better yourself. That is amazing. So I hope all you guys have an awesome night and can just enjoy the day and the weekend, and I will be talking to you all soon. Bye.